And now back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic and your host, Bobby Likis.
Let's go to Scott in Illinois, then we'll go to Detroit. Scott, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Glad to have you join us today.
Hi, Bobby. Thanks for taking my call.
You are welcome, sir.
I listen on the podcast every week.
Cool.
I have a general question about tires because I'm a mail carrier and I go through tires. I maybe get 25,000 miles out of a set of tires at the most.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out what specs on the tire should I be looking for to get more longevity out of my tires.
Oh, tread wear. What have you normally used, or have you tried several different brands?
I've tried several different brands, and usually they're 60,000 to 80,000, miles rating, and I usually don't pay attention to tread wear. I kind of go off the recommendation of the technicians at the tire shop.
Right.
And the last tires I got, and I can't tell you what brand they are, but I just got them rotated, and they're already down to 3/32, and I only have about 15,000 miles on them.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let me ask a question. In your stop and go, but do you go over a lot of rocks and gravel?
I do have I have a 100-mile route, and I would say maybe 15% of that, so 15 miles of that would be on gravel roads.
Yeah, I bet that 15 miles is like 500, though. Must be. And, when you think about all the rocks and the cut abrasions and what have you. I do have an idea for you that I would recommend, and that would be to go to generaltire.com. They have what's called the Grabber, and then they've come out with the Grabber X3, which has extreme mud and extreme cut resistance and extreme rock resistance. I'm not sure that that's a street tire, because it's a mud tire and it's a rock. But I would definitely go to generaltire.com. I would look at the specs on that tire, and then I would look at the tread on that tire and see how compatible it would be for your particular use. And that if this tire is resistant to cuts, then it's got to be a certain compound, and that compound will not be soft. So I've never spoken with a general engineer, and I can do that easy enough. And in fact, that might be a good idea to have someone from General Tire on the show one day, and we'll just do a more or less a tire show. But the bottom line, that's a great source. It's a great source of information, and they have some fantastic tires. I use those tires. So go to generaltire.com and look at specifically the Grabber X3 and see if that's compatible with your use. And if it is, try a set.
All right.
Okay.
I appreciate your time this morning.
I appreciate your call. Thank you, Scott. Be safe.